My name's Zio, and we got us a headline to unpack here. Our main hero is back to give us a scoop on what's in store for the month of November. The fun begins on November 6th with the limited time quest, Drill, Hellfire Enemy Suppression. This is a revamp of cascading punishment with up to 12 players and multi-ship matchmaking. This has you mowing through hordes of baddies. Of course, it'll have your usual limited time titles and tasks, and on November 13th, the route reverses. Also on the 6th, we get the limited time urgent quest, Omen of the Planet Breaker D2. This is a weaker 8-man version of Malignant Darkfall Solace with no timer and no death counter. And in a rather surprising twist, we get to upgrade our Duo Salio weapons into Trisalio. Of course, these new weapons will have even higher stats and a new potential. And don't think armor is being left out either. Meet the new Tristasis armor. November 20th gives us the new limited time quest, Drill, Enhanced Enemy Suppression. This quest has you one-on-one against a beefed up ruinous enemy. Beating the quest grants you access to a higher rank with an even stronger foe. 3 ranks in total. There are 4 different types of fiends that rotate daily. And of course you got your limited time tasks and titles. November 26th gives us the tougher version of this quest, where we square off against these baddies one after the other. You'll have 3 single-use Mars batteries to help you out, and of course there's a title reward for finishing this with an S rank. So that's what's in store for the month of November. Now we come to everyone's favorite part, the Operation Report. They started off with a letter from the developers and a brief explainer on the new solo LTQ. They made this so players could test their mettle after acquiring strong gear like Trisalio. With this quest you can earn End Weapons Badges A, which you can trade for items like Lux Alphanale. They went on to talk about Mars, specifically the big bad Hydra Cannon. They recognized that people were just spamming Hydra Cannon during down phases. It was just so disgustingly overpowered that everything else seemed pointless. They're giving Hydra Termination a 25% nerf, and they're buffing some of the other parts. It'll still pack a wall up though. They're doing this in early November. People are having a hard time capping out weekly Lion Strike scratch vouchers because they feel the amount of matches needed is too high, and finding opponents can take a while depending on the time of day. They want to know if there are any plans to alleviate this. They're looking into making vouchers available through free battles. Capsules with Grand, Glan, and Gran in their name, and Fuchsia type capsules are hard to obtain. Will you make more ways to acquire them? They basically said yeah, they're planning on doing that in the future. Could you make it possible to directly upgrade equipped items? When upgrading, equipped items don't show up, leading to accidentally upgrading something else. They said that upgrading gear basically means changing one item into another. They said doing this with equipped items would be tough because of all the data involved. So as a compromise, they said equipped items would be grayed out during this process. Now, this got me on stream one time. I traded in a blank Exelio Gunblade instead of the one I meant to use. I was screaming obscenities for a solid 10 minutes before I rage quit the stream and didn't even bother to raid out. I'm surprised that didn't trigger a welfare check from someone else in my house. I did manage to recoup most of what I lost by selling that other Exelio. Money I wish I didn't have to spend, but it still worked out in the end. Next headline is Friday, November 29th. Oh my goodness, it's not on a Tuesday? I'll admit I didn't go into this with the highest of expectations, what with this being a filler month. I'm glad they brought back an LTQ that people actually liked. I like the idea of the solo ones giving out weapons badges that you can trade in for other stuff. So what do you guys think? You know how much I love chopping it up with you guys in the comment section and on the streams. Come on by and hang out sometime, we'd love to have you. Anyway, that's a wrap. I hope you have a blessed day. And remember, to thine own self be true. Until next time, farewell.